G'day guys, my name is Jaden. Welcome back to my channel. We're at Cancun Airport Terminal 2 here in Mexico. Today we're going to fly VIVA AEROBUS, the third largest airline in the country, also a low-cost carrier, from here to the capital city, Mexico City. Now without further ado, let's go check in. From Cancun to Mexico City, there are 3 airlines that serve this route. Aeromexico, a full-service carrier, and they've got the most flights between the cities. That's followed by Volaris, a low-cost carrier, and finally our airline today, VIVA AEROBUS. Normally I would have gone for Aeromexico because I've got Delta Gold, which is SkyTeam Elite Plus, but today VIVA AEROBUS was a lot cheaper, so we went for that. I guess time is money and you get what you paid for. This is check-in. Absolutely horrendous. There's no self-serve check-in here at Cancun for VIVA AEROBUS. You have to go through a person at the counter. It wasn't exactly a pleasant start for our journey today to Mexico City, but I guess we have to deal with it. VIVA AEROBUS is a low-cost carrier, so you'll need to pay for your check-in baggage. However, for carry-on, you can bring up to 10 kg free of charge, plus a personal item like a backpack or purse that'll fit in underneath the seat in front of you. That's a very generous allowance compared to many other airlines. So after lining up for 1 hour, we got our boarding pass. By the way, the check-in agent was really friendly. He offered to check in my carry-on free of charge, but I got my power bank and laptop inside, so I politely declined. We then went straight through to security. Thankfully that didn't take too long like check-in, just about 5 minutes. And then we had to walk through the duty-free area. It almost feels like we're going to another country, but we're not. Our flight VB1023 will depart from Gate A. We're currently at the B zone, there's a food court, but there will also be another food court at the Gate A area. Regardless which one you go to, both are going to be so crowded. It's organized chaos at Cancun Airport. Everything was easy to navigate around, but there's just too many people. Because we don't get lounge access today, we're going to explore the food court in the Gate B area. It's mostly American food here, including Chinese American food, Panda Express, and they charge US prices, so it's really expensive for Mexican standard. I just went to Panda Express to grab a bottle of water. Unfortunately, water fountain can't be found in the terminal. The noodle was alright, but not very authentic. So other than the crowd, another major drawback at this terminal would be the lack of charging outlets. I needed to charge my phone as I'm filming a lot, so I had to take out my laptop and use it as a battery source. So after lunch, we're going to head straight to Gate A area. It gets a bit confusing because you're basically following the sign to international flights. But in fact, what we're heading to is for international flights, and they've also got several domestic gates. On the left, we've got a Plaza Premium, perfect for those with an eligible credit card. It's a fairly long walk to the Gate A area, so don't leave it to the last minute. Plus also for the long check-in, you want to arrive at the airport at least 2.5 hours before departure if you're flying VIVA AEROBUS. So we just reached the concourse for Gate A, another Panda Express right there, and we're just in the food court at the moment. Boarding gate is A2 for our flight VB1023 to Mexico City. I just found a charging station. It's one of those annoying ones where you need to stand with your devices. Boarding is about to commence, and there's a Spanish announcement at the moment. There'll be no English. As I could gather, they'll begin boarding group number 1, followed by 2, 3 and so on. I'm group number 3, so not too bad. Hello. Gracias. Here's the aircraft that'll take us all the way to Mexico City. An 11-year-old VIVA AEROBUS Airbus A321-200 X-ray Alpha Victor Bravo November. This particular Airbus A321 is interesting. It was a former Monarch Airlines and also Thomas Cook Airlines aircraft. VIVA AEROBUS started flying it in 2021. As you can see, some passengers have gate checked their bags. It's very nice to see that this low-cost carrier is still giving out paper boarding passes, like proper paper. Welcome on board. My seat today, 12A, a standard economy seat. It's an all-economy aircraft. The configuration on board is 3-3. The view from my seat, 12A, is pretty good. I'm delighted to announce that there is Cahook on VIVA AEROBUS. This is actually a Thomas Cook Airline legacy. It's still got Thomas Cook Airlines colour. I'm now going to quickly go through the seat features. So in front of you, you've got literature holder. You'll find your food menu and safety card. Tray table, pretty standard. You can't move it back and forth, nor fold it. A tiny seat pocket for your personal items. Legroom is okay, not too bad. As for the seat width, it's quite narrow for an Airbus A320. Those seats do not recline, and also there's no headrest. As you could imagine, in Cancun, the temperature is quite hot, so I really appreciated the AC. Here's a quick look at the menu on board. It's in Mexican peso. Prices are quite high for Mexican standards. A panini or sandwich is going to set you back about 130 peso, which is about 50 Hong Kong dollars, 5 pounds British pounds, 7 US dollars or 10 Australian dollars. In addition, I'm delighted to see that they've got a regular magazine for your entertainment. Although everything is in Spanish, still it's a really nice touch to have on a low-cost carrier. Unexpectedly, Mexico City is the largest hub for this airline, but they've also got several other hubs in the country. They also fly to Florida, Chicago, New York, Colorado, and Cuba. Announcements made on board were mostly Spanish. You sometimes get English as well.
Important demonstration, even if you travel frequently. For us, your safety and comfort are very important.
De su asiento se abrirán presentando mascarillas para oxígeno. Si esto ocurre, jale la mascarilla más.
And cover your nose and mouth. Adjust the elastic band and breathe normally. If you are using protective equipment, such as a face mask and shield, please remove it first, then put on the mask.
Recuerde colocarse usted primero la mascarilla antes de auxiliar a otras personas. Aun si la bolsa no se infla, el oxígeno. cepillos electrónicos y vaporizadores.
As additional information, you can find 3 mixed lavatories, 1 at the front side and 2 at the back side of the aircraft. Each lavatory is provided with a baby changing table. In front of your seat, you can find a copy of our magazine, which contains important information, such as our route and connections network. Remember that smoking, including electronic cigarettes and vaporizers, is prohibited during the flight.
We had a very bumpy ascent today, so the service started a bit later than usual.
Los más altos estándares de higiene para asegurar la limpieza y desinfección de los alimentos y equipos utilizados. Le recordamos que en VIVA AEROBUS no aceptamos pagos en efectivo.
Mail service is now available. In the seat pocket in front of you, you can find our menu card with a wide variety of products exclusive of VIVA AEROBUS, as well as prices and information on ground transportation services to keep.
So the in-flight service commenced an hour after takeoff, about 45 minutes before landing. Again, that's due to the turbulence. Quite a few passengers made a purchase on board.
Libres de objetos. Los aparatos electrónicos más grandes que una tableta electrónica deberán permanecer apagados y guardados a partir de este momento. Accesorios como cables no deberán obstruir los pasillos. Nuestra tripulación realizará una revisión de cabina. Verifique su asiento y la bolsa del respaldo. Cualquier objeto que no desee, páselo a la tripulación. Solicitamos su apoyo ubicando la revista y tarjetones en la bolsa del respaldo.
In a few minutes, we will be landing. Please fasten and tighten your seatbelt. Tow the service table, open the window shades, and place your seat in the upright position.
Mum and I actually fell asleep for most of the flight. Surprisingly, we had a good nap. We're about to descend and I'll very quickly conclude this short trip report right here, right now. So our journey today started at Cancun Terminal 2. The check-in for VIVA AEROBUS was really busy, so get there early. Other than the crowd, everything was actually quite organised and manageable, including the boarding process. If you try to board before your group number is even called, the staff are going to turn you away. For a short-haul low-cost carrier, the seat was comfortable enough. Note that there was no recline, no headrest, and no charging outlets. Apparently you could connect to the Wi-Fi and stream in-flight entertainment for a low cost, but it didn't work for me. Finally, the cabin crew on this flight were really friendly, although there was not much in terms of service. So overall, a very no-frill experience, and I would say that was a good flight to Mexico City. So that's it for the conclusion. Thank you very much for watching. Please, before you go, don't forget to like, comment and share, subscribe if you haven't done so. Every week, I upload a new trip report like this one, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Now please enjoy the approach and landing into Mexico City. After that, I'm going to have a vlog of the city, so don't miss out. I'll see you later. Bye.
abrochar cinturones sea apagada. Tenga cuidado al abrir los compartimentos superiores y verifique alrededor de su asiento para asegurar que lleva todas sus pertenencias. Nos vemos pronto a bordo nuevamente. Viva Aerobus. Lo que necesitas para volar.
For your safety, we ask you remain seated until the plane stops completely in front of the terminal building and the fasten seatbelt sign is switched off. Be careful when opening the overhead compartments and check around your seat to ensure that you carry all your personal belongings. See you soon aboard. Viva Aerobus. All you need to fly.
A ver cómo nos vamos a...
Thank you. Welcome to Mexico's capital city, Mexico City. So Mum and I are going to spend 2 nights here before we fly back to Hong Kong. Mexico City Airport was so much easier to walk through compared to Cancun, not as crowded as well. So it's our first time in Mexico City. We're going to stay in the Old Town or Historical Center. We're now going to catch an Uber. There's a people mover that connects between terminals 1 and 2. It's a short journey to our hotel, Hampton Inn, in the historical centre. So we're now within historical centre, or in Spanish, Centro Histórico. So once again, this is Hampton Inn. Interior wise, it looks pretty old, but also it looks really, I don't know, historical, in a very good way. We got upgraded to a suite. Let's check it out. So we checked in, we got upgraded to a king suite. Lovely. So Hampton, I believe they normally don't do an upgrade, so this is beyond wonderful. The view, pretty nice, very old European style, I would say. Bathroom. And then here's the bedroom, king bed. And there's a working desk as well. So not bad at all. I think we paid about 100 USD per night and we got this nice and big room. Perfect for video editing, to be honest. Mum could be watching TV in the living room and I could be editing in the bedroom. So I took a little rest. Now we're gonna go out for a quick stroll and also dinner. For dinner, we decided to go to Elka, literally less than a minute walk from our hotel. I'm so excited to try Mexican food, not American or Australian Mexican, but Mexican. So for beverages, I ordered this gigantic milkshake. It was good. Everything was delicious. We're actually gonna join a food tour tomorrow. I can't wait. Could someone explain, but why are people here obsessed with cleaning their windows? And why are there so many shops selling shoes? and other staff cleaning their windows. So we're at the Constitution Plaza, pretty much the center of the historical center. About a 3-minute walk from Hampton Inn. A lot is happening tonight, including a book fair. But obviously I'm not here for the book fair, most books were in Spanish. I'm here for the infrastructure, and the lighting made it look so good.
Hace 2 días nos dieron un premio por las utopías, nos dieron por las utopías en Portugal, lo pueden ver por el Observatorio Internacional de la Democracia hacer por administración, por autoadministración, dar respuesta.
That's the Mexico City Metropolitan Cathedral, another beautiful building. We just walked back to our hotel, Hampton Inn. It is actually a beautiful building outside. So that's it for the vlog today. Thanks for following me and my mum for our day tour, and also the flight obviously from Cancun. So tomorrow for the food tour, I did record that, but that's only going to be available to my PayPal Me and Patreon members. And for my members, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate your contribution to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. See you next time. Bye.